Hello, y'all. So today's nervous system topic of the day is dissociation. So dissociation is a natural nervous system response when things feel overwhelming. Our body and our system senses that there's just too much to process, and our psyche protects us by cutting us off from these sensations. It's almost like on some level we are avoiding the pull of gravity, because to fully land in our bodies and to feel the heaviness or the gravitas of our pain would be too much. And so it's almost like dissociation keeps us floating above that pain. So this response is really common in childhood because most of life is kind of out of our control. We don't really have any options, so checking out is easy. And a lot of us also grew up in environments where it wasn't necessarily safe to feel. So this response definitely started for me in childhood, and it got a lot worse as I got older, especially with athletics. You know, if we're at practice running for an hour straight, it was easier for me to just check out. If we're on a 10-hour bus ride, right, I can just kind of check out and not be there. In these situations, it was just easier for me to escape the pain and discomfort. Honestly, many of us don't even realize that we're dissociating because it feels so normal. But when I found out about dissociation on a podcast years ago, it changed my life because I was finally able to put words to my experience. And so again, if you are dissociating, there is nothing wrong with you. It is a normal nervous system response. And here are some signs that you might be dissociating. You feel spacey or zoned out. You feel numb to your body and your sensations. You're very forgetful. You lose track of time. You don't have a lot of memories when you're recalling things. It's just not there because you weren't present. And sometimes it almost feels like you're watching your life from the outside. Then when intense emotions come up, you feel nothing. You feel numb to everything. And so the more you dissociate, the easier it does become. But the thing is, you can't only block out the uncomfortable and painful experiences, right? When we dissociate, we end up cutting ourselves off from the good things like joy, pleasure, passion, excitement. Life is such a spectrum, and so in order to experience it all, we have to embrace the discomfort as much as we embrace the good things in life. So healing from dissociating is a very slow and gradual process. In neurosomatics, we call it titration, which is very small amounts to start to build that safety and trust within the body. If we try to force ourselves out of it or snap out of it, we are most likely going to trigger our nervous system again and just go right back into shutdown. So I know dissociation very intimately. I do a lot in my coaching, and this looks like a lot of neurosomatic work, a lot of breath work, microdosing, grounding techniques to regain our presence, safety, and trust in the body. My goal is to help you build the internal capacity to hold more of what you want in life, which is presence, fulfillment, connection. So if this resonates and you would like to learn more about how I can help you regain that presence and safety within your body, please reach out. I would love to support you in your journey.